Hello everyone, I am Mrudula and today's topic is the cell. So we all know cell is the basic structural, functional and biological unit of all living organisms, and it is responsible to perform all the living processes of that living organisms. So study of cell is called as cytology and study of disease of cell is called as cytopathology. So there are two types of cells, one is prokaryotic and another one is eukaryotic. So only unicellular organisms are comes under the prokaryotic cell, and both unicellular and multicellular organisms are comes under the eukaryotic cell. Now see the prokaryotic cell. So prokaryotic cells are any type of organism that does not contain any membrane bound organelle or nucleus. For example, blue-green algae, cyanobacteria, archaea, and then mycobacteria. So these are the examples of prokaryotic cell. The ribosome present in the prokaryotic cell is small. It is of 70s. The size of prokaryotic cell is from 1 micrometer to 10 micrometer. Then cell wall is present in prokaryotic cell, but it is one of the complex type. Then both plasma membrane and cytoplasm are present in prokaryotic cell. Talking about nucleus, the nucleus is absent in prokaryotic cell. Instead of nucleus, there is a nucleoid region. Now the second one is eukaryotic cells. So eukaryotic cells are the any type of organism that contain membrane bound organelles and nucleus. So the size of eukaryotic cell is from 10 micrometer to 10,000 micrometer. The ribosomes found in eukaryotic cells are larger and they are of ATS type. The example of eukaryotic cells are animal, plant, protist and fungi. Then the cell wall present in eukaryotic cell is of simple nature. Then the cell membrane and the cytoplasm are also present in eukaryotic cell. Organelles are also present. Growth rate in eukaryotic cell is slower than that of the prokaryotic cell. Let's see the component of cell. The components of cell are cell wall, cell membrane, cytoplasm, then nucleus, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, microfilament and microtubule. So these are the components of cell. So let's see one by one. So first component is the cell wall. The cell wall is present only in plant cell and it is absent in animal cell. The cell wall is the outermost layer of cell membrane. It is rigid, tough and sometimes flexible in texture. It gives definite shape and structure to the plant cell. Then it provides structural support and it also gives protection against the bacterial infection or other infection and mechanical stress. Second is the cell membrane. So cell membrane is also called as selectively permeable membrane because it shows the movement of only selective molecules across the cell. So it is the outer covering of the cell and it protects the other organelles and cytoplasm, and it is made up of protein and lipid. Now the third one is cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is the jelly-like substance which is present in between the nucleus and the cell membrane, and it is made up of carbohydrates, protein and water. The fourth one is the endoplasmic reticulum. So there are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. One is rough endoplasmic reticulum and second one is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. On the surface of endoplasmic reticulum there is the presence of ribosomes which are responsible for the protein synthesis, and there are absence of ribosomes on the smooth endoplasmic reticulum and they are responsible for the lipid synthesis. So both rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum are responsible for the detoxification. Now the fifth component of cell is the Golgi apparatus. So the Golgi apparatus are present near to the endoplasmic reticulum. So this Golgi apparatus receives the proteins, processes them and sorts them for the further transport. These Golgi apparatus are also responsible for the synthesis of lysosomes. So next component of the cell is the lysosome. So lysosome are also known as suicidal bags of cells. because they are responsible for the breakdown of foreign microorganisms and waste materials that are present in body, and they are also helpful in the removal of waste debris from the body. Then the next component is the mitochondria. Mitochondria is also known as the powerhouse of cell, and mitochondria is responsible for the generating energy from in the form of ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. Now the microfilament and microtubule. So microfilament and microtubule are the rigid protein substances that form internal skeleton of the cell, which is known as cytoskeleton. And the function of microfilament and microtubule is that they stabilize or keep organelles in their own position. Now the last one and the most important component of cell is the nucleus. So nucleus is also known as the master controller of cell, as it controls all the activities and regulates all the activities of the cell. So functions of cell, the functions of nucleus are: it is responsible for growth of cell, then replication of cell, then DNA replication, translation, transcription, and then the cellular metabolism. So this is all about the cell. Thank you.